Hi, this is Suzanne for Rainbow Loom. Today I'll be showing you how to make the Diamond with Rings bracelet. This is an intermediate level design. To make this bracelet you will need 26A colored bands, 24B colored bands, 11C colored bands, 11D colored bands, and a C-clip. I will be using blue, purple, green, and pink to make this bracelet. If you don't have a band organizer like mine, I suggest you write the letters on a piece of paper and put your bands by the letters. This will help you keep track of your bands while you are placing and looping. It's a good idea to have your supplies ready before you begin, so pause the video here until you're ready to follow along. Now, let's get started. Place your loom so that the red arrow is pointing away from you. Start by placing the first 8 bands on the loom. Follow the diagram on your screen. We'll start from the middle pin and place band 1A. Two A, and then we'll place 2 B colored bands, 3B, and 4B. We'll continue with 5B and 6B. Push those down. And finish with 7A and 8A. I'll repeat this pattern one more time and then fast forward to the end of the loom. 1A, 2A, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, 7A, and 8A. Pause the video here and refer to the diagram on your screen until you reach the end of the loom. The last 2 bands are pulled into the center pin. On this last pin, we'll place a cap band. To make a cap band, use an A-colored band, twist it into a figure 8, turn it back upon itself, and place it on that last pin. We'll return to the beginning of the loom. Push the bands down on the loom as we get ready for the next set of bands. Now, place 11 bands along the left side of the loom. We'll use our C-colored bands as we place these bands in a triangle shape. We'll use the outside 2 pins and the middle pin to form that triangle. That was our first band. Then we place our second, again forming a triangle. And we continue placing these triangles up the left side of the loom. Once you've placed the last triangle on the left side, return to the beginning of the loom. And we'll place 11 bands along the right side using our decolored bands, and again we'll be forming triangles. And there we've placed the last triangle on the loom. Now we're ready to start looping the bands. Turn the loom so that the red arrow is pointing toward you. Refer to the diagram on your screen as we loop the first 8 bands. We'll start from the center pin and we'll grab the A colored band that's on the top. Out to the left, we pull back the cap band, grab the top A colored band and pull that out to the left. Then we pull band 2A out to the right. 3B will be pulled to the center. You pull all the bands above that bottom band back. Grab your B colored band in your hook and pull that to the center. And do the same on the right side. All bands above the bottom band are pulled back. And you pull 4B into the center. 5B is pulled out to the left. Pull all the bands above that back. You're grabbing the top B colored band and pulling that out to the left. 6B is pulled out to the right. 7A and 8A. I'll show you one more time and then fast forward. One A, 2A, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, 7A, and 8A. You may want to pause the video here until you complete the looping process. These last 2 bands are pulled into the center pin. Now it's time to finish the bracelet. On this last pin, pull all the bands up to the top. Slide your hook down through the channel of that last pin and then tilt your hook out to the side. Make sure all the bands are around your hook. Place an A colored band on the end of your hook and pull back. Then slide your hook up through that channel. Place both ends of the band on the hook and then slide it to the thickest part. Then with your fingers, start removing your bracelet from the loom. When this bracelet is pulled from the loom, you may find that you don't even need to extend it. Wrap the bracelet around your wrist and see if you need to. If you do, you may only need to add a few bands, and I'll show you how. On the side of one loom, you'll just add a few bands. Maybe only place 3 for this one. And then on this last pin, that's where you'll locate the cap band on the end of your bracelet, and you'll stretch the cap band from this last pin to the one behind it. And then you'll loop your extension in a single chain. And once you loop this last one, stretch it to the center pin, and that creates the area where you can add your C-clip. Hold your C-clip so that the open side can snap right over those bands. Then you can remove that from the loom. On the other side of your bracelet, pull the hook away and slide your fingers into those bands. Secure the bands to one side of your C-clip and then pull them over the others. And there you have your finished diamond with rings bracelet.